Note to self. The morning after your lover leaves, please do not go to New Orleans by yourself. Because the sweat will greet you something sticky. And this time it will not be from sex, it is from the Mississippi, which has only 3 letters less, only 3 sounds less than symphony. And I promise that this river is going to call to you at sunset and beg you to hold its crescent city in your hands just like a trumpet and bugle your troubles right down into the delta of it. Don't do it. Heed the levee, I'll keep your love a secret. Ladies and gentlemen, do not go down to Frenchmen when you are thinking about your man. Because the old jazz standards rearranged will call you in and remind you of the records that your father used to play. And then there will be 2 men suddenly who are not there. And that is too many. I don't need another someone who doesn't let me feel things fully. I feel forever in the beginning of everything already. I'm like an old tugboat. Right? I'm slow. I seem natural. But there's a lot of invisible movement going on just beneath. I got a lot of taut roots. But not a lot of green. I am in need of watering. So it seems fitting that it is storming in this city. 2 nights in, I'm awaking to lightning and a low, loud bass thunder sounds like an old clarinet. The rain comes through the window onto my cheek. I'm half asleep, but I am wet. My fingers move toward the southern part of my body in search of warmer climate, and they have found it. My lower lip still thick with the remnants of humid July kisses and loosely bitten over salted skin. Baby, it gets hot down south. But nowhere close to the heat that we had in Brooklyn. I am at my most woman.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I want to think it cause for celebration. But it isn't. It's mathematics, isn't it? I'm just the oldest I've ever been. It's exponents. I'm just at my mostness. So why then do I feel so barren? I can't help but think it's Manhattan. That noun of a town. That distraction. That place that wakes you up with focus but then makes you notice too much to take action. That place that both does and does not beg for anyone else to ever be taken into consideration. That island that I am. Anonymous and specific in every decision. That box that doesn't leave a lot of room for movement. No, rather it's a trap triggered by all of our own abilities to adapt. And I don't know about you, but I have foolishly made myself fit so well into it that I am stagnant. And it's been 15 years here, and now there's nowhere else I fit. So now a circumstance. Shit, now an adjective. Like my Manhattan apartment, or a Manhattan man, or a Manhattan movie theater. Like when things happen here, they somehow mean more just because they're harder. Like, I don't know what, Manhattan's at the top of a list somewhere. I don't know number 1 for what, but number 1 for something. And that romantic idea of smaller meaning more, of colder meaning closer, of harder meaning better, is getting less and less interesting to me.
Yeah.
Where is my community? I'm in my 30s and I feel like my womb is my only posse. I got buried. Y'all, they fossilized me, made me into archaeology. Now I require a team, some tools, and discovery. You have to dust to get to me. No one is coming for me. time has passed, I guess the historians aren't yet interested in how I lived. So I spend my days uncovering my own skeleton, bone by bone, rebuilding my own self out of time, not by what's next, not by what best connects to what, but just by what I happen to find. And I find that my build is strong. I'm gonna say it again, I am at my most woman. A new species, so polish me, let the glue dry, mount me up and say I was the first of my tribe. Put me on display, show my frame, show what I look like when I get out of my own way. On a Sunday at some museum, and let families queue uptown for the exhibition and let them ask, when was this? How did this happen? And let me hear a mother say to her young son, well, honey, there was once a drought in Manhattan. And with the change of climate, so changed women, and they suddenly found themselves reigning over their environment. If you leave a woman so long without nourishment, well, we turn to different sources of evolution. I turned to creation. I did. I made my eggs my audience. It's true. Now I reproduce in this situation. So let me let this in. Really, let myself let in this feeling. And let me, for a moment, not think it arrogant that from all this hard work, something could come of it. I only just had to get myself out from in front of it.